Back with the old school motorsports. We are short tracking tonight. We are at Richmond. Trinity Beast Mode, our end race reporter. Couple new guys, not necessarily new for OKC, but what's up, buddy? And a new guy up here tonight,
So
14-year-old from Philadelphia. How you doing tonight, Electric Gold?
I'm doing really great.
Man, it's a pleasure to have you up here, and I know you just got yourself a W at Daytona not too long ago, and man, OKC, always a pleasure to talk with you, and it's always fun to race with you. What's up, man?
I'm chilling. How about you?
Oh, just making old school run 45 minutes late. Did something else a little bit there. Trinity Beast Mode. He will be on Always Allowed tonight for our in-race reporter, giving us leader counts and or leader updates and lap counts. How are you, buddy?
I am doing great.
And I'm excited, man. You guys always put on one hell of a show, and tonight here at Old School, we got some big names. In Richmond, Electric is a difficult track to get around.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not lying.
All right, man. You guys are killing it right there. Killing it. Absolutely killing it.
I'm kind of tired. Okay, long day at work. You're saying?
When
Hey.
you wake up.
You're saying? Got home, took a 4-hour nap. So just saying. I'm
Well,
waking
again,
up.
we are back here at Richmond with the Old School Motorsports guys. Trinity, you are a CEO, ambassador of this league too, man. You guys put together one heck of a deal. No matter if you guys are friends or not, you guys don't take any bullshit.
No, that's pretty much how we want this league to run. We want a no BS. We want strict rules. We like to keep the rules in check with everybody. And there's no favoritism. I'm not going to penalize one person and not the other person if there's the same penalty. We right down the middle with everything that we do. We want to have fun, but more importantly, we want to have good quality races, good quality drivers, and put on the best show possible. And that's hopefully what we are going to see tonight. It's a greatest show that we could possibly put on for y'all. And the timer is going, about 10 seconds away from heading to the track. And well, good luck, guys. Oh, there's a pause. It was paused. But
And the names that I've already seen, and then some that I haven't seen, and then some that I'm familiar with too from different organizations out there, K-Taddy and Dark Knight and Tommy, you got Pickled. I mean, there is so many talented drivers here. It's always fun to be up here in the booth. Always fun to watch you guys, but man, hats off to you because 200 laps at Richmond. I'm glad I have a shirt and tie on with a cold adult beverage next to me, and I'm not in the driver's seat for this one.
Yeah, definitely a lot of time, a lot of patience. Like I said, I've seen a lot of people in practice getting loose off of turn two, obviously getting loose off of four.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a lot of people screaming for tires halfway through a run. That's going to be for sure. So it's going to see which car can last the longest. And like I said, it's 200 laps. That's a lot of time to think about strategy and work on your car throughout the race. And we're going
You
to
guys
see.
are in customs too, so adjustments will be made
Yes.
throughout the pits and everything. We got ourselves a viewer out there, Francis. We also know him as NASCAR. I think I'm pretty familiar with him, and I feel like I'm being stalked because everywhere I go, there he is. No, I'm just kidding, buddy. Francis is a great friend. He ran some paint schemes here in the last a couple weeks on his customs to bring awareness to certain situations, and that's awesome. And he says he's going for the pickle tonight. So, I mean, heck, I got to say it during the development race. One of my good buddies, good friend of mine, Brenda's Beaver, I got to say that the Beaver got loose on the track at Dover. Well, who's to say that the pickle won't slide it into victory lane tonight?
Or pit
Yeah,
road.
Pickle, y'all pit road. Yeah, it depends where he's sliding it at. But
Francis,
yeah,
why don't you
definitely
come up here in the
Pickle.
booth with us one night, man? You're always out there on the track. You're very well spoken. Why don't you join us one night, buddy? Why don't you come up here, NASCAR?
me see here.
Yeah,
We allowed to
NASCAR, you're
join?
always around. You are a family member of old school, so yeah, Pudding would love to have you up here.
Are we allowed to join the
Francis.
lobby now?
Oh, yes, join. Y'all join
Oh,
us, accept the invites.
well, your fired is in race. We do appreciate that. Thanks for letting us know. We're a little delayed there.
Okay.
Yeah, so y'all ain't gonna be that far behind.
He said he
Yeah,
doesn't always
correct.
have a clean mouth. Well, neither do I, buddy, but that's all right. You can make it work. Tonight we have some great racing. Before I jump into the lobby, let's take a look here real quick. Let me back. Oop, wrong button, wrong button. There we go. Nope, 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 nope.
But somebody
There we go.
drank too much.
We have Dark Knight again, one and only. Checkmate Taylor, Tommy
you got
Boy
Pickle.
Keystone, my boy from overseas, Spaghetti Racing. Rub on him is in here tonight, obviously with Trinity, Pickle, Coop, Bulk. Bulk just got done doing a race at Dover, so I'm wondering how that's going to work. Wide Open, our racer winner from Dover earlier, and then we got OKC, Electric Gold, and myself. So some very high talented guys here. How's it going to pan out in customs? What's your strategy going to be played? We're jumping in right now.
Now, real question in, can they get the outside working though? When the
Yeah.
tires fall off.
Cause not that many
Yeah,
people been
Trinity
able to work
doing
the
it right
Holland.
now.
Not that many people been able to work the Holland at Richmond.
Yeah, it was too soon to go too wide with Tommy, so I just backed off and gave him the spot. We still got 197 laps to go, so it's not necessarily going too wide.
So there's plenty of race to go.
Yeah.
Pickle didn't leave right now.
They'll probably go 4 wide sooner or later.
Ooh. If I say one name, I'm going to upset somebody else. And knowing a lot of these guys, everybody has an opportunity to win tonight. Pickle has been able to prove himself. Serenity has great pit strategy.
Yeah.
Boomhauer's always great. K-Taddy, he's out there. Tommy Armor Boy, Bolt Crusher, we know how well he is. I'm on
Dark
board with
got
Dark.
loose off the two.
Yep, Dark right there too. Wide Open Racing. He won the last race I did for over here. These guys are all have talent to win, as we do have. He accepted the invite. Right there he is. Mr. NASCAR, please, make sure that you are voices on, voice allow, and do remember the language since we are in air. But man, it's great to have you up here, buddy. He said, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the only thing. We got to get him into the race. The only thing he can do right now is view being that off the broadcast because it's
OPC can actually back out. He's got plenty of invites. He can get it. He can
I got
actually
it.
get him invites, and then that can call join back with.
I got him.
We got ourselves a little bit of battle back here with the 14. Again, we're doing a little short track racing technique. It comes into play. How much you hit the brakes, where do you let off? But 14, he's trying to make a move
Taylor
too.
just made a pass for first place.
Checkmate. Robbie running that traditional 37 black car of his tonight. Great to see him out there. Trinity that's the guy in the one car. Got Dark
There
in
he
front of
goes.
him. Got some pressure from behind. Tommy Armor Boy running a custom night. Custom
I'm
3.
gonna go with
That's an old.
Tommy to win tonight.
That's an old school throwback of a junior Bush car, actually.
Ooh,
But
Rob just got loose.
Keystone
I'm
loves
gonna
his number 2.
I'm gonna go for Tommy to win tonight.
There's just so much talent out here. I just can't. I'm not gonna pick anybody. I just really can't. All of you guys are my friends, but it's going to be tricky to get around this tight track.
Ooh, Pickle hit the wall. Tommy looking inside.
Oh,
There's a custom 8 car right there. Again, that's an
Battle
old
for
school
second
throwback. So we got
place.
the 8 of the that's Dark Knight, and he's got the. So it looks like the
Tommy going
teammate.
for the lead.
I say Tommy will win this race. No matter about what he's doing.
again, some of these guys just got done doing 100 laps at Dover, so then they got to come over here to their custom setup at Richmond. So their sight and their matter has to, their mindset's got to be changed there, NASCAR.
And looking at checkmate. Concrete to asphalt. Big difference.
And as always, I'm on the Boom Vision. I'm on Boom Vision with Tommy right now. Tommy
he got loose off of 2.
Tommy clobbered the wall damages on in these custom cars tonight. But yeah, we are on the Boom Vision representing the Keystone guy. Bulk's always a contender too.
Look like they coming down on a lap car.
Hey, don't look now, but Trinity is closing on the top 4. Top 3 slowly.
They're coming up on some lap traffic, it looks like.
Yeah, Rob Bottom.
Yeah, Rob is the lap traffic.
And like I said there, NASCAR, I feel like you're stalking me everywhere I go. I see your name in the chat parties, man. And it's great to have you out there everywhere.
Oh, it looks like Rob is gonna go to pit.
I'm sorry, guys, I couldn't hear you.
I said Rob is going to pit.
Oh, Trinity.
So every organization out there are some big leagues out there. Here at Old School is definitely making its name for himself. We just got done doing a Dover race for a different one. There's 2 others that I know that Robbie races in too. So it's awesome to have a fan and a participant like you and such a great person like yourself there, NASCAR. Because I was talking about during my time in Neve last week, you were always there. You offered your ear to me. You ran some paint schemes, but then on top of that too, with everything going on in the world, bringing awareness to the first responders and things. So, man, you're just awesome. That's all there is to it, man. And thank you for everything you do. And I'm glad to have you up here in the booth with Electric, myself, Trinity, and OKC Mexican. Yeah, that is true, and you sent me a message saying that the world needs, to see that there is good out there. The good is out there, but we're not going to get too political tonight, because of all things, don't get me fired up on that. But Pickle makes a move right around that 8 car. He's taking a peek right on that rear bumper of that 3 of Tommy Armour Boy.
How many laps can you go here until you start begging for new tires?
Well, I'm begging for tires on lap 2. Anytime you can get 4 fresh uses when you want them.
Rest of the year with 2 times wear on. What's the lap count, Trinity?
Uh, 178. Like 178. 178 laps remaining.
Okay.
So that's checkmate in that 8 car right there too. And again, Electric, this is your first time being up here in the booth. You told me you got persuaded pretty well by a lot of these guys, man. Glad to have you up here. Who you got your eyes on, and what would your strategy be on a custom car, cup car here at Richmond?
Here I would really prefer the bottom line. Later on in the race, I prefer the high line because you're able to get a good run on that high line.
Again, so that's what he was saying right there. I mean, hey, it's the first time up here. Everything,
yeah, he's
you know.
new to this.
Hey, so am I, man. This is what my second one doing this. OKC Trinity Francis. I think this is my second one I've ever done. So I'm still learning too.
This is my, I think, second one. I'm not sure.
I thought it was your third. Ooh, Tommy just came up.
Oh!
Tommy
sorry,
going
NASCAR.
in the pit
Hard
right
contact, and
now.
Tommy gets forced down pit lane. I would not want to be. I would not want to be his crew chief right now.
Out of turn 2, he got loose and relax.
So NASCAR, you said you've done the booth once before? Canadian's got to be the closest home track for Serenity, being that he is in England, even though it is in Canada. They do share the same, you know, government-style lifestyle, so that's got to be his closest home track there for Serenity.
He said spaghetti. He said spaghetti.
Oh, if you guys didn't hear it the other night, yeah, that's an inside joke, but yeah, spaghetti, penne. Sending it going into the corners. Drive her in deep and let her eat here at Richmond tonight. Trinity on board with him. That is one of my favorite paint schemes. It's a Chevy. It's black. It's orange. It's got a little bit of white on it. And it is looking fast. He does have Dark Knight in his sights coming out of 4 here. Trinity, as the in-race reporter, can you take a look down in that left-hand corner at your earliest convenience and let us know who the leader is?
That is Pickle Deal.
Oh, Pickle in that custom. No surprise there.
You got Pickle.
Coop is second.
Coop is second, Checkmate's third, I'm fourth. I mean, Dark's fourth, I'm fifth.
Okay.
Batman.
Pickle is a wheelman, and a name that we haven't seen here in the second season too much at the Old School Motorsports is a name that we loved to say the last time, though. But James Poopy Pants, old Poopy Pants, right, Trinity? Him and Pickle always had some good battles. It's unfortunate not to see him out here racing with you guys tonight.
Oh, Dark lost it.
Oh yeah, I was just on board right there. Dark hits that wall real hard. Maybe it's because he was in a Mustang. If he was in a Chevrolet, he would have been able to hold on to that just a little bit better. But we're just going to leave that one there. I love that. Oh, I'm stealing that from you. I'm stealing that from you. All NASCAR, the man, the myth, the legend just came up with new saying right there. The horse ran out of water. I love it.
Is the 37 about to go a lap down?
That's Robbie, and he does have that Pickle Dill vehicle right behind him. I'm doing the boom vision right there now, too. So that's, again, stages, no cautions, correct, Trinity?
Correct.
So if he is the first car a lap down...
No staging, no cautions. I mean, no staging cautions, my bad.
Yeah, stages, no cautions. So if he is the first car right there, he will get that back. But Robbie is so methodical. Maybe he's testing something. This is something I did in my league race last night at Dover in the first stage. I didn't care if I was going to go for a lap down because I knew I was going to be the first car lap down. I wanted to see how much I could save per stage and certain lap counts. Maybe he's trying something like that because Robbie worked so hard on his customs, and Robbie does not also get on the internet and just download it or take everybody else's. He builds his own customs from the ground up for his personal feelings. So at the end of the night, it wouldn't surprise to see me him excuse me, on the podium, or if not in the top 5, because he is very smooth and methodical in what he does.
My bad, Pudding. It's no staging with relaxed cautions with situational manual cautions. So we're going to old school, basically no staging.
Oh, so old school for old school tonight.
Manual, yeah. Green flags, pit stops.
Well, that makes you guys have a lot more testicular fortitude than me to do it at Richmond, because I wouldn't have done that at Richmond.
You got old man Coop to the
The
lead.
first person to go in the pits is Bulk.
Yeah, Clint Boyer to the lead.
Yeah, I'm on board with that 14 car right now. You say that.
Dang, Pickle used up all his tires.
Oh, hey, sorry guys. Hey, take it for 1 second. I'm going to mute myself. The pizza's apparently here. Hold on, I don't want you guys to have to listen to my dogs.
Yeah, Chapman got loose. He pushed it too hard, battling Pickle for the lead. I think Pickle's losing ground to 14.
Oh man. Bulk coming out.
Who's in third?
Check.
Ooh, Pickle's closing back in. What's the lap count, Trinity?
I'll let you know in a second.
Hey, Face, you got a little echo on your mic.
Okay.
I think he has,
156 laps left.
Pickle has better drive off. And Coop just gets in the corner way better. Yeah, you see how he closes up right there on the exit. Yeah, Coop gets better in the corner than Pickle does. Pickle close. I think Coop is better in turn 1 and 2, but Pickle gains on them 3 and 4.
Oh.
Thanks for covering, guys. Sorry. My dogs can be annoying. Dinner showed up.
Oh, he let him go.
Who's the
They're
leader,
both probably
Pickle?
screaming for tires.
So the Pickle and the 14, they exchanged the lead again, huh?
Yep.
Yes.
Pickle ran them down. I feel like Pickle's better off in 3 and 4. Coop is better in 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Pickle got loose. Look how much look how much time he gains right there in the center of the corner.
It looked like Coop wanted that lead back.
Ooh, Pickle hit the wall. They're both loose. Ooh. They're both loose off of 2.
Rob just went back into the pit.
We got a loose Pickle. Gotta hold on to it. Yeah,
Ooh, he
right?
banged the wall.
Wide open race, and I'm interested to see what he does. I've seen him win a race in his first race here at Old School for another race for a different organization tonight. He ended up pulling himself off a race there at Dover. I got the opportunity to talk with him. He can set up a custom, he can set up a preset, and he's got patience. So let's see what this 47 car has to do to and pull it off. Because Trinity, how many laps are left? We still got a long way to go here at Richmond.
Ooh, Pickle.
We got 149 to go.
149 to go, so this race just started.
Yep. Not even 50 laps in.
Oh yeah, you can drive the wheels off of it. And Pickledale coming down to a very difficult pit lane to get onto here at Richmond. How's that going to pan out for him as we see Checkmate Taylor going to check out right now.
Yeah.
And
Just
everybody's
not
car, I
until.
mean, these guys are probably been working with each other and sharing setups, but everybody likes to drive different. Francis, I know, or excuse me, NASCAR, I know you're on a controller, I'm on a wheel. OKC, electric, I don't know what you guys run, but everybody
I'm on
Controller.
drives
controller.
differently. Controller,
Yeah.
both of you guys are on sticks?
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, so
Best
everybody's
way to
cars
go.
drives differently, you know. Uh, what was it? Probably about a month and a half ago, NASCAR, when I got my wheel. So I'm still trying to get acclimated to it. Super speedways, mile and a halves, road courses. I'm really got you know, more familiar with it. But short tracks, I haven't done too many. I did Martinsville the other night for the first time, and that was unique. But everybody drives different. That means their setup's going to be different. That means their tire wear is going to be different, which ultimately leads to fuel too, which will be different.
Yes. Ooh, Coop just went in the pit.
Well, I appreciate that. I had a good run going last night at Dover, and well, I got. Well, I appreciate that. I've been working really hard. Made some real leaps and bounds last year. Missed the first 5 races of my other league, and then it still ended up in the top 10 there. Had myself a couple top 3s, a couple top 5s. Was invited to come drive with these guys in their Xfinity series, but I should do it for the practice. But the names that are here at Old School is just intense, and I know that I don't want to be in front of them slowing them down. But I'm working, and I appreciate that. And NASCAR. It's sad to see you leave the dirt side there, man. I had so much fun racing with you outdoor, but we're going to keep our eyes on these cars here tonight at Richmond for the Old School Electric, myself, NASCAR 88, Trinity Beast
Ooh,
Mode, our
somebody
in-race
spunked
reporter,
out.
and OK Spin.
Rob. As Dark and Trinity went in the pit, Rob and spun out.
Remember, there's no cautions on.
And check.
His, he has a nickname. His nickname is Batman.
His neck.
Who's the leader? Pickle?
He went to
You ever
pit.
checked on your spit before? Because I
I
have.
thought, Keystone went just now in the pit.
So you got Pickle and Coop running first and second.
Rob coming back into the pit.
Just have to open that. I'm over Shauna and stuff.
His groove. But Coop is closing on him.
He really, yeah.
I think Coop car's set for the long run and Pickle for the short run. You saw that last run, Pickle was getting loose and tight. His car was just falling off. Yeah, you can fix damage on pit road too. Oh, destroying. Yeah, they do gotta fix that.
Sorry, guys. Alright.
Right now, Pickle.
Oh. Because I keep saying, what I keep preaching is live timing and scoring. I don't need a paint booth. That's what I keep saying. A lot of people. I'd rather have live timing and scoring. That way, right in situations right now, we can find out who's in the lead, who's in second, by how much, what's the differences. If they can do it
What's the
for
lap
the
count?
E-leagues, then they can do it for the game. But no, I like that. Yeah, take an option to DNF and tow it off the track, or give your pit crew their money's worth and prove to them why you pay them what they pay them, and fix the dang thing. Put a bunch of duct tape and bare bond on her and let her eat.
130,
Put a bunch of duct tape.
Who is the
They
leader,
should make
Trinity?
it where Pickle.
Pickle is first, Cooper second.
He gaining on Coop.
Oh, there's a... Oh, wide open makes a move on Bulk in that 12 position right there.
They should let it be where they should let them talk to their crew chief.
Yeah, tell the crew chief what you want to do before you go in. Now, there's a different game. It's an open wheel game. It's a European game. Again, I don't want to get sued, so we're not going to mention any names. Everybody probably knows what it is, but you can, during the race, radio in and tell them, hey, it's doing this, it's doing that. What are your suggestions? They make it, and you're like, no, I want to do this. You guys come to a happy compromise and make it happen. Ooh, hold on to it. Hold on to it. Richmond is a difficult track because the only straightaway technically is the back stretch, as we all know. That front stretch is...
It's like a Chicago.
yeah, the front stretch is...
Ooh,
where there's no
with that
straightaway,
wall.
it's a constant turn down that straightaway. You know, that D shape. You still have to turn going down the straightaway. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
In tracks like that, that's the ones, especially in customs, that make you think. You know, it puts your driving skill and your tuning setups to its limits to make sure that everything in the car holds right. And if we see rub on them coming down pit lane right now. And you would think that would be a little bit off because Kansas is a high bank track where Kansas doesn't, I mean, Kentucky doesn't have a lot of banking to it, but the formation of the track is very similar. So, now Kentucky, in my opinion, there you got to stay out of the throttle a little bit more, a little bit longer what you really want to. Now, Kansas, you can blip it, get to the high line and roll around it, but same track texture, same track style, different. You know, difference is being in the banking, and that comes into it. So I never thought about that too. Now, when it comes to road courses, my Mid-Ohio Road America and Watkins Glen are different, but they're super similar. Let me tell you that. They're very similar there.
Ooh, Pickle.
High
That
down,
checkmate
yeah,
for the
high
lead?
downforce, long straightaways.
Did Checkmate take the lead?
No, checkmate is fifth.
I thought he was taking the lead for a
Oh,
second.
Pickle slow. Coop catching up. Oh. Look.
And I appreciate you guys helping me out in the booth tonight. I'm getting just a little bit wore out. Unexpectedly, help fill in for a different organization out there tonight. All of you being up here definitely is a giant help for me tonight. Didn't expect to do that. Guaranteed them, promised this, put this one on my calendar. Fridays were supposed to be my night off. But anytime I can help out, always try to be there. And for you guys to help me out is a huge, huge benefit. Thank you guys very much, everybody up here in the booth.
Welcome.
Absolutely.
And Dark Knight is very good with his custom setups. I know that. Right before last year's Canadian Motorsports race, Dark Knight and Tommy, myself, quite a few others, racing together. So I was up, work on the same team, but we're all friends, helping each other out, doing all that stuff. And then I think it was lap 2 or 3, going into chicane or the bus stop, or the evil jump. Somebody forgot to. You got a break there, hit me and took me in a Tommy, and Tommy said, "Hey, what the heck? I just raced with you here 50 some plus times," and I felt so bad.
He really is. He's security behind him.
Chappie out there. Chappie says, "Let's go Dark Knight. Get that first win, man." Yeah, and he's been so close too, so thanks for joining in, Chappie. We appreciate that.
Right, Coop, close back up, I know.
14 might think I'm bottom.
This is a time of race where Coop car just comes to life in the long run.
There's numerous lines you can run around here. There's a fast line, there's a tire savings line. See how it pulls out, you know how it pulls out, and look at that. The 8 car makes a move on the inside of the 17. Here comes the 14 and the 3 right behind them. So, or that's the 37 of Serenity. So all of these guys up here.
Oh, it tapped him a little bit.
Jake man trying to stay on the lead lap.
Not letting the 14. Yeah,
Yes.
Like Jake man's doing right now.
I see Coop is slowing down. A
Ooh,
lot.
Coop cut him off a little bit. Yep.
I agree with that.
Sure.
As we see Coop battling with 2 let down cars.
Coop at that 14.
Yes.
Pick was enjoying that. He was pulling away.
Just bumped him. Oh, Serenity gonna go under him. He did. Losing a lot of ground from that too. I think they probably arguing in the party.
Be like, I'm in second place. Get out of my way.
Oh.
Yeah, I found that out too last night as the in-race reporter. Come to find out, even though I was quote-unquote muted, it was still heard through another microphone from overseas, my buddy Robbie, so, and it got transversed back to me that when I went back, and I'm like, oh yeah, you could hear me in the distance, but what I said was clear as day, and it was very inappropriate, but I did not know that was going to happen. But yeah, shit happens, and you get upset, and you just got to hold on to her and let her eat, and
Let it ride.
yeah, I told somebody that they could do something with something last night, and it wasn't. Still embarrassed about it, but the things that people should have heard when I was racing in real life. But thank goodness there was no spotter, crew chief, microphone, or anything that could hear it. The only thing that could hear it was my helmet. My helmet is probably still getting Hail Marys for what I used to say. Oh, the 8 car to the outside. 14 is going to make a move right there with them. Trying to hold on to it on this long tire run. Customs are, you know, starting to show who's going to have prevail. Serenity right there. Pounds the outside as the 8 car.
Oh man.
He's probably upset by holding them up.
Looks like Bulk is gonna be the next person he's gonna have to pass to get the pickle.
Wide Open's falling off at a little bit of the pace. Now again, I don't know if this is the glitch in the game, but I am on board with that Flying Pickle mobile. Flying Pickle trying to hold on to it, but he's got damage.
Bulk is coming in the pits right now.
So green flag pit stops.
Yes. Yeah.
Guys, we're at the halfway mark. 100 laps to go.
Okay.
And what kind of lap times are you talking?
I'm running 21 twos.
So you're doing approximately 3 laps in a minute to a minute 5. So time is wearing out for these guys then, honestly, at that kind of a pace.
Yeah.
You just try to hold on to her. You're just doing what you gotta do. I've been, yeah.
Come in right now. There go Pickle.
Pickle, our leader, down the pit lane. Pickle hits the pits.
Him and Rob. Trying to be all by himself.
Mason wants a running order so far. We'll get that to you at our earliest convenience as we... Yeah, the 14 car making a green flag pit stop as I'm on board with a rub on them down there making some green flag pit stops. Where's that going to leave Serenity out here now? I'm going to ride on board with him. As of right now, again, out of short track for an...
I give a run order after pit cycle. Give him pit cycle back.
Trying to keep it down there. Very short pit lane. Oh, 88 parks it right before coming in. It looks like he was giving some spots back there.
This is not a good race for Rob.
No, it is not next one. It is not. That stinks. Electric, who are you keeping an eye on right now?
Right now, I'm keeping an eye on Coop.
That's who I'm on board with. again, a race winner here, old school. Got him up in the booth, being electric. Thank you for joining us tonight, buddy. Same thing with you there, NASCAR. Trinity, as always, the in-race reporter helping us out. And OKC Mexican, man. Wouldn't be a booth without you here at Old School.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Much.
Keystone's one of my great buddies. Every day he gets off of work, he immediately sends me a chat invite. We go and play different.
He opens up that beer first.
Oh yeah, we play different variances of games. We play music trivia, but I don't like racing with him because, well, he is fast.
A game you would love to play with him is golf.
Oh yeah.
I heard it was fun.
Oh yeah, we play a lot of golf. That's what we were doing today. Played a lot of golf, but Keystone's one of my really good buddies too. A lot of inside jokes and good times. But man, when he gets heated, old Boomer is on one when he gets mad. Facts. Oh. You're not lying, buddy. Is Pickles making a remove around him on that outside as we're talking about him? Yeah, he changed his name to Keystone. That's why I still call him Boomhauer. Yeah, like you said, his name was Boomhauer. But man, it doesn't matter. He is one hell of a nice guy. He will extend his arm out to help anybody and everybody, but some of the things he says sometimes don't piss him off. Yeah, yes. Boomer, I love you, buddy. I love you.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. See, I haven't owned a NASCAR game till Heat 3. Up till then, I hadn't had one since the '08 game when I got it in the Air Force for PlayStation 2. I said I would never get one because the people who were making it didn't change it. They made it so mundane. I didn't care for it. Didn't want nothing to do with it. And then Robbie. I met Robbie playing a different game. We were playing a shooter game. We ended up in the same lobby 3 days in a row, which is very rare because there's millions of people who play that game, where compared to the thousands of people who play this one. So we started talking, and he was like, hey, I think I want to beat you at American Sport. And I'm just like, oh, I don't understand what you said, but sure. So I got Heat 3 probably 2 months before 4 came out, and he got me to play it and met some good people out there. I still race with and talk to you on Heat 3, but the people and my friends and all of you guys, everybody, if it wasn't for Robbie, I wouldn't know who you guys are, and I wouldn't be in the situation if I was in if it wasn't for him. But Heat 4 and Heat 3, because of Robbie, has been a life changer for me, because with everything going on in the last couple of weeks for me, I've met some not only friends but family members that have helped me get through this. So thank you to all of you guys for that. Maybe it's all that damage to the front. Now, again, I don't know if that's the glitch, but on my screen, maybe it's handling because it's a brick right now.
I think they fit it for all repair.
Ooh, Bulk hits it in at 12.
Man, they're running with no cautions on, so it's gonna be hard for him to get his life back.
Alright, I'm making a pit stop, so
And there's probably
it
like
should be almost be all cycle, because I think me and Chuck was the last two last time that were last to pit. And there's 88 laps to go.
Wide open, dark fighting right now.
yeah, Pickles the leader. Cooper's
Oh
second.
man, pickle.
Who?
Talent for sure.
Hit the over 12.
Checkmate Taylor now making a green flag pit stop.
Yep.
And Boomhauer in that too, that's his favorite car. He loves driving that 2 Ford. I don't know why, but I keep telling him.
Gotta switch to a Chevy.
I've been telling him. Oh!
Oh,
Bolt drives
drove
it in
and
hard
hit
on
Coop.
Coop.
Oh man, well
Love
Bolt
it.
just did the Coop. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've always said, you know, little girls ride Mustangs, or, you know, ride ponies, and real gentlemen, real men, you know, wear bow ties. That's what I've always said. And it looks like Rub on him might be out for the night, as he is on pit lane with no movement
Yep.
out of that car. So unfortunate night for the custom of Rub on him.
Trinity, is you about to be a letdown?
I got my lap back.
Okay.
It's those fresh tires.
Those first tires really working for you, look out.
On board with Serenity right now, driving in just a little bit deep. Looks like he's going to let that leader go by, or at least the faster go by, so he's either saving or being a you know, respectable driver right there, which he
I
is
got
both.
a top 6 for y'all. Pickles first, Coop is second, Wide Open is third. Well, I'm up to third now.
Yeah,
Wide Open
I
back to
I
fourth.
just jumped
Tommy
on
to
board.
fifth.
Nice pass.
And
I love it.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
That's my favorite, well, one of my favorite paint schemes. Especially being on a Chevy. Yeah. Plus I own a lot of Gear Ridge stuff.
Tommy on
But-
pit road.
That is one of my favorite ones. Wide open is. Oh, look at
Bogey's
that
in the
Tommy
middle of
Armor
the
Boy
track.
making a pit stop now too. Tommy Armor Boy in that Custom 3 coming down to pit.
Is that gonna be a
Oh.
manual caution now?
Volk was just in the middle of the track. Now he came all the way down. Once he got hit, he stopped for everybody. He stopped for everybody to pass him.
Yeah, he's still on the low side, coming down the backstretch, letting everything go. Maybe going to try to make a pit stop right there, trying to avoid that. Nope.
Smacking the wall.
Remember, man, everyone has their.
Blown tire.
Stop.
Maybe, yeah, I'm on board with him. Or maybe a controller died. Maybe a technical issue. Car's still moving though, so.
he's ghosted right before pit road entrance turn, right before turn 3.
So we're gonna have to keep up to date with that, but let's jump on board with one of my other favorite paint schemes. This 47 car, I love it, man. The red, white, and blue Grover car. They did such a great job with that, and that is Wide Open Racing, a previous winner here at Old School. Maybe he had to go get some pizza.
Oh,
He went
Wide
to get a
Open
chicken
does not
sandwich.
wanna
I heard
pay.
this place makes a great sauce. Nobody movie reference? Nobody? Talladega Nights.
As a fun fact, I haven't seen the movie.
Yup.
That's unfortunate for him. I'm on, again, that's very uncharacteristic of that to happen to him, NASCAR. He's still there.
$65 to go, guys. $65 to go.
65 laps to go. Hey, Electric, we haven't heard too much from you tonight, man. I want you to give us a in-race analysis here, lap by lap. Let's see what you got.
Starting with Pickle.
Pickle.
Oh, yeah. Pickle deal.
Bolt just came
He's
off
in
pit lane.
first, Coops in second, I'm in third, Check's in fourth, Keystone's in fifth. And
Did Pickle pit or no?
I'm on
no,
board.
not yet. Everything cycled through.
Okay.
If anybody has ever been familiar with me broadcasting before, let's see if Electric has to pull out an oxygen mask, because I've had to in the past. Can anybody else do it?
Right now, Pickle car.
Thanks,
Right
buddy.
now, Pickle car really look really nice right now. I can see he's really working really nice with that. Coop, he's really behind right now.
Coop's main problem is that traffic.
Let's really hope that he can get up there and get that first place, or at least gain.
Because
Gain
Coop
at
was
least
struggling
second.
to get past Checkmate and who else it was. But who's your mid-race pick?
Come on, I say
Hey,
Pickle. This car
Pickles?
handling really nice. He's in first. We ain't see no flags, no black flags from him. This might be his race. Yeah. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, anybody that's younger than me is a kid, right?
You
You and I are
14.
close to age
Yeah.
too. They're NASCAR, so anybody younger than me is a kid.
Alright.
FaZe is the youngest one in here.
Yeah.
I'm the second youngest.
Days, I need to see your ID next time you come into the booth. You gotta be at least 16 years old. I'm just kidding, buddy. No, you're doing a good job, man.
So
Like I
that
said,
should be,
I've never done this before. This is what.
Just called that yellow. Yup, and that's the black.
Ooh,
That's a black flag. That has to be a black flag. I think.
No,
I'm gonna keep it on. I'm gonna keep it on him real quick here and see what happens.
I think he got a black flag because I seen his car go sideways on the yellow line.
He was trying to go past the 47.
Yeah.
Wide open. The 47.
Who was near him when?
The 47.
47
He was
is
going
wide
to lap
open.
I think he passed the 47 and then that's when he tried to hit.
Oh, I
And he
got
just
you.
bumped him a tiny bit.
Okay, right now he should have been out on 4 tires. I'm still on board with him. He should have been out on 4 tires. So without a doubt, you got penalty right there.
Yup, he just came out just now.
Yep.
I think Coop is our leader.
Coop is the leader.
Coop is coming down in the pits. Oh, it looked like Boke is out the race. Ah. Yup.
I felt Coop had a chance to run him down, but he just got stuck in lap traffic and didn't make a move.
He's not in the top 5 at the moment.
Oh, so after that black flag, he really got to do some catching up.
Yeah, he got a speeding penalty, but if it cycles all the way back
I know
around, he's going to
sure that
probably
was.
cycle back up. You just moved
Okay.
up back to fourth in the
Oh,
standings with a
Robbie
lap
hits
behind.
that wall.
Ooh.
Excuse me, Spaghetti in that 30 Serenity. He's gonna kick my ass for that later. But yeah,
Cooper's just now
Spaghetti.
coming out of pits.
200 laps for these drivers, some of them on wheels, some of them on controllers. No matter what, is a feat if you can make it through here at Richmond on this short track. Now, on a dirt track, as NASCAR knows, this is a fun track to be in on a late model. Not so much in an 800 horsepower small block Ford Chevrolet Toyota vehicle.
50 to go.
So much more fun. Oh, yes. And I didn't get to do too much dirt racing in a different organization. But, man, the other night, 2 weeks ago, NASCAR, on my wheel at Eldora, being from Ohio, at my home track that I have done laps on in a real, it wasn't a modified, but anyway, still, I had such a blast. I really felt like it put me back in my element as a race car driver, as a motorcycle driver, a racer. I mean, I just had so much fun there, and I almost got a top 10, but let me tell you what, on a wheel with force feedback, my arms and shoulders are killing me for the next 2 days, but I had so much fun. Yeah, 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 yeah. I had so much fun, I practiced and I practiced and I practiced my setup. Now, I didn't think I had a winning car or top 5 because NASCAR, you know, some of those guys that race in that other organization in that dirt are some of the best. But I promised everybody at the beginning of the year that I would be there at Eldora for the season finale, and I wanted a top 15, and to come up half a car short of a top 10 of all people to my boss, Cola Motorsports, who is dominant on dirt, made me feel ecstatic that night. I had so much fun. Like, I just want to go back and do Eldora over and over and over and over and
I
over
think
and over.
Darkneck's having problems. He just spun out behind me on
Who
the
did?
backstretch. Dark.
Who was it?
Dark
Ooh,
Knight.
Darkest.
Yeah, because I'm on board with Pickle right now, and I just saw the tail end of a black car spin around. Hopefully he can hold on to it with that wheel he's got now.
Yeah, he caught that inside wall and he just started spinning.
Dark Knight, he's been recently, he's just got
Pick
himself
one
a
up
new
the third,
wheel, and he's
one
on a
lap
force
down.
feedback wheel. Before that, he was on himself with a wheel that didn't have force feedback, so I can only imagine how he's trying to handle this short track on a force feedback wheel as we see Pickle make a dive bomb move, very
Hey,
clean
Puddin'.
and smooth on the 47 and wide open. Go ahead.
You know what this race needs?
Help.
No. Crank it up.
Oh, here we go.
That's what we need.
Here we go.
With 40 something laps to go, we need to crank it up.
Alright.
Love that sound.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Just listen and work the throttle.
On board with the Keystone Cowboy for the old school Make It Loud.
Ooh, Trinity went wide. Keystone.
Order to go.
Man, that sounds so amazing. And that's what
Yeah, it
stinks.
does.
I live 10 minutes from Darlington, missed that race because of my wife's contract. We get down to Texas, I'm going to go to the race, turn in my voucher from the Heat 4 game. Guess what? Corona hits. While we were in St. Louis, missed that race. Yeah, missed that race at St. Louis. I missed the Xfinity race and the IndyCar race because the contract expired. I cannot wait to go back and hear the sounds, smell the smells, and take my rebel flag tattoo on my arm and represent for all of our NASCAR fans out there. Nothing too political. Nothing too political. So we are on air, but go ahead. It's a signature. It's heritage. People died for that flag. It's not symbolic in the reason why people think it is symbolic. People have died for that flag, and you know what? To take it away from what made the sport, the South made the sport, is what it is. To take that away is very unfortunate, but again, we are on air. Let's not get too political. I don't want to offend anybody, but at the same time, I'm sorry if I offend anybody with my last Facebook post, but I made my voice opinionated NASCAR. I know you have also. You've also put the true meaning of that out there. So, but let's not get too opinionated because we are on air. But we're in the same boat, buddy. Know your history, you know, that is being deleted. Yeah. And again, there's just so much I could say. You and I, we're on the same boat, but you know, when you see a family face the family to uphold their rights and uphold their opinions, which is something that myself and Boomhauer and millions of others have done for the we have represented right now. It's disheartening to see, but again, let's get back to skirt racing because NASCAR. Well, yeah, he's in his favorite car, man. He is in his favorite car. He is in that Ford 2. That is his favorite car. He is definitely trying to make himself present. He did win, and a very emotional win at Watkins Glen. And thank you for everybody at Old Sports. We're still getting a little emotional thinking about it. Everybody kind of knows what happened to me last week. For Boomer to go out, win that, dedicate that, was awesome, but it was even more awesome to see everybody here at Old School pay their respects. And everybody knows that I'm an orange and black fan. To see orange, black, or white on any one of those cars was awesome. So thank you to all of you guys at Old School Motorsports for what you did to pay your respects and make me help me through a dark time. So thank you all.
Welcome, brother.
In Trinity, let's not take away from a simple fact too. You've gone through a very difficult time in the last week yourself. So, thoughts and prayers, everything goes out to you. I know you're going through a very difficult time with you and your family, so let's not take away from that for our buddy Trinity here at Old School Motorsports. Yeah, to be a crew chief in Keystone Zero right now, or the vice versa, you don't want to be either. The choice words that he probably is saying, and it's, I'm not eating ice cream. I can guarantee you that. He is not eating ice cream. Yeah, No, you're doing a great
You
job,
good,
man.
you
Great to
good.
have you up here. Same thing with OKC, Electric, Trinity as our in-race reporter.
25 to go, guys.
25 to
And
go,
cool.
so it is brass tacks and bronze air medals time here at Richmond Motor Speedway for the old school
Hickman, you know what you
Motorsports
should
racing
do?
group.
Coop's out in front with a 14 or almost 15-second lead back to me. Pickle is about 5 seconds behind him, and he's about 10.5 seconds ahead of me.
All
That's
right,
your first three. And then Serenity's in fourth, Keystone's in fifth. They both a lap down.
all right. Well,
Well-
we're gonna ride on board real quick on the boom vision of our leader of Coop and see how quick that second place car can track him down if he can. Thank you for that update there, Trinity.
We might have to let FaZe commentate the rest of this race.
No, please.
He's too young to need an option bottle.
He said no, please.
That's Trinity. Trinity in that beautiful orange and black #1 car. Love it.
I think he's probably the only car other than wide open to have no vents or anything on the car.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll
Keystone
bet
bumps the
everything.
wall. He's gonna plow a little right there. Oh, he gets loose. He holds on to it. I'm not going to say anything other than what I think you would say on air that would be appropriate, but I can guarantee the words twat waffle came out of his mouth. No, he doesn't.
Well, I believe that was for position. Tommy and Keystone were for position, because now Tommy's in fifth and Keystone must have fell back to sixth. No.
Ah.
What do you mean he controls it? And I'm only saying that because he's my buddy. He holds nothing back, NASCAR. He holds nothing back. He puts the parental advisory out there for everybody. This is intensity into the game too, just like everybody has. He's 100%. That's what the kids say nowadays. 100%. Well, there's certain races like last night for my end race. Like I said, I didn't know it. They muted me, but there was things you could hear in that broadcast because Robbie did not mute me. So it actually inadvertently went across seas to England, and then somebody I'm gonna get fined by Dark Knight for saying this, but I told somebody to suck my effing beanbag last night because I was so pissed.
Big Mac.
You let him know. Hey, real quick, Trinity, we're coming down to it, not to take away from you, NASCAR. Who's the leader and how many laps are left when you get a chance?
Yep, I'm coming to the line. Coming into turn 3 and inside Keystone. Alrighty. We have 11 to go.
11 to go. And is it a custom
And it
inner
is
corner?
a 5-second separation between Coop and Pickle.
Oh, so Coop's still leading. I'm on board with Pickle right now. Let's see if he can trap down Coop. But no, NASCAR, I agree with you. Keystone, well, I mean, same thing with Dark Knight, man. He doesn't hold back. As everybody knows. Alright, Electric, I'm just going to let you know, if you don't already know, I have done over 320 broadcasts now. On air, I am a different person than when I am racing. And the people who have raced with me in party, they know. Especially being military mechanic and a former racer myself, there are some foul things that I have come up with to say. TVMA. The things that come out of your mouth inappropriately. I'm only laughing because of the things that I know I've heard from other people, plus the things that I know I've said. I've never actually got to meet you face to face, but NASCAR, I feel like I know you pretty well. I can only mention the things that you say. It's only funny for me, real quick, but Trinity, OKC, and Electric, take it away for a couple laps here. NASCAR and I've been rambling, but let's give them here. Give them
5 to go.
5 to go. Call it, Electric. Come on, buddy.
Your time to shine.
Yeah, he doesn't need no oxygen needed for that one.
Come on, FaZe.
Yes.
The 47 car is going to make a move to
man.
the inside of the 14. He's going to try to get his lap back. Coming out at 3 and 4. Here they go. 47, a wide open race, and going to try to hold it down. Here comes that 14. That is Coupe de Grace right there in that 24. Excuse me, 14. Coupe de Grace 24, trying to hold on to it. Going to shut back. A couple cars on pit lane. On board with the 37, trying to make it work. He's going to run that high line, try to save a little bit of tire. There's a little bit. There you go. That's all I got for you there, Electric. I tried. I need oxygen.
3 laps to go.
Yeah, 3 laps. Coop in the lead, right?
Yes, sir.
Second place.
Pickle Deal. He's falling back a lot. He's coming back to you quick.
Oh, he just spun out.
The second place car makes a move to the inside on a lap car. Does not be able to hit it. Hits that butter just a little bit. Spins it. Here comes that beautiful orange and black number 1 Chevrolet of Trinity. He's going to make a move right there. This is going to give him an opportunity to put him on the podium. What's going to happen? 2 to go as we're talking about this right now. Going into 1 and 2 at this GT short track.
Alright, it's Coop about to cross the finish line. Coming into turn 1 and 2. Looking very perfect, but he's using that high lane as we said.
He's out of gas. Coop is out. Coop is out of fuel. He is out of petrol.
He got it though. He won. He won. Man.
Can he make it though? Can he make it?
He made it. He won. He won.
How?
That's why he's running out then, Naz. So I jumped
He
back
was
there
in front of me.
quick.
He crossed the line. Yeah, we was on the last lap.
Won.
Pickle.
I know for sure Coop is so happy.
Alright guys.
Oh man.
Quick rundown. Coop won the race. I was second. Pickle's third. Serenity fourth. Tommy fifth. Keystone sixth. Checkmate Taylor is 7th, Wide Open Racing is 8th, Dark Knight is 9th, Bulk finished 10th, and Rub Bottom finished 11th.
So those those inspiration balloons got you a second tonight, Trinity. Good for you, buddy.
Yes,
Ooh.
we was the only. I was only 3 people on the lead lap. Everybody else was a lap down or more.
All right. Oh, if we're going to work Road
Ah.
America, I'm
Oh,
still in a
and Pickle
controller,
did
but
get the
we're
fastest
staying.
lap.
I'm
We're
staying for
staying
this.
here.
No, no, I'm just kidding, guys. No, we got some post-race interviews. Electric, OKC Mexican,
Yeah.
myself, Mr. Pudd, Trinity Beast Mode, and thank you. This has been such an honor. NASCAR F88 up here in the booth with us too, man. This has been a great race for the Old School Motorsports group. We already have one of the top 3. Can you help us out with the other 2 there, second place finisher?
Yes, I am. I will
And
get.
Pickle did get the fastest lap. I know for sure he is pissed after that pit.
Are you old enough to say pissed?
Nah.
You're grounded. I'm suspending your allowance. No, I'm just kidding, man. It was great to have you up here,
All
man.
right, that's one.
Oh, gee.
Trinity, give us one split second. Thank you for being our in-race reporter again. To everybody else up here in the booth, NASCAR, OKC, myself, and Electric helping us out. He's inviting everybody up there. We will get to our second place finisher. I'll, as always, like to go down the order. Now, since this is my first time in the booth with NASCAR and Electric, how about I give you the first place person? I'll take Trinity and then no, I'll take. Let me rephrase that.
Well, I
Too
have
many
phased,
adult,
they have
too many
picked-
adult beverages apparently. Electric, you take the Electric, you
Okay.
take the first place person. I'll talk to
I got
Trinity,
you.
and NASCAR, you get the third. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, let's get that out of the way there. I apologize. Again, Old School Motorsports on a Friday night starting 9 o'clock Easterns. Typically, I fell back a little bit tonight. Always put on a great show. There's Coop, there's Pickle. Invited them in here. As they get into the booth, we will go down the running line. But you guys were all fantastic. Thank you, Trinity, for having me back up here again.
Here come Pickle. Ha ha.
There's the Pickle deal.
What's going on, guys?
Wayne,
What's up?
congratulations, good race. Give us one split second. We do have a what we're trying to get to, as long as we can get Coop in here. If not,
Yeah.
It might be hard with Coop.
I knew I had to set up.
Let me try to get him. Let me send another invite to him.
that's fine. And if that's the case, then NASCAR, you take. If Coop can't get up here, NASCAR, you take Trinity, and then Electric, you take Pickle.
Okay.
Coop, we need you up here.
I know for sure.
All right,
Coop is
well,
ready.
just because I am one of those people who do not like downtime, go ahead and take that second place person there, Mr. Electric.
Alright, Pickle, how did you feel when you went in the pit?
Second place, that's Trinity.
Oh, my fault. That shit. Oh, damn, I did forget. My fault. Trinity, how did you feel throughout the whole race?
Felt pretty good. I should have went with the other setup I made. It was probably a little faster. I was on a 3-gear setup.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
Coop is in,
but I
Coop
mean,
is
they
in.
both were pretty fast, so you know it was
Okay.
it was pretty good, pretty stable. Just wanted to try to pace myself, but
Okay.
the front two just took off.
Alright.
Man, you like your 3-gear setups. Congratulations, you Trinity, putting that number 1 black and orange car Chevrolet in that second position. Like I said, those motivational coconuts definitely worked for you tonight. No flip-flop to the head for you tonight. Good, sir. Congratulations. NASCAR, take Coop.
Thank you very much. That was a pretty... Well, honestly, I didn't think I was gonna win because Dale had a pretty good car, you know. My car didn't have a lot of grip near the end of the long run, you know. I don't know what else to say. So,
And then a few words is going to take that champagne sprayed all over victory lane, and congratulations to you, man. So NASCAR, you got any words for him? Any other words for him? Coop, you got anything else to say?
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. But when you saw me on that last run, I had no grip because my right rear was getting pretty low on the percentage. I got down to about 12% on rubber.
Ooh.
So I was pretty worried. I was like backing off the throttle, going maybe 80 miles an hour, going into that corner, just trying to hold on, you know. I was getting pretty nervous about that.
See, a little skill and a little talent helped prevail for you. Go ahead, NASCAR.
Yeah, my car was just way too tight on that last run. It was just way too tight, and that's why I just lost all that rubber. So. Oh, I didn't even, you know, I didn't even know you guys were talking about that. No, I just do what the car wants to do, you know. I just let it roll through the center wherever it needs to go, and I just send it.
So you just drive her in deep and let her eat, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, OKC, are you still here?
Okay, see, he's in game chat.
He left?
No, he's in game chat.
Oh, what's he doing over there?
Oh
All
my
right,
God,
well,
oh my
is our
God.
third place finisher up here?
Yes.
Pickle
Oh, yeah,
Bill,
no
yes.
problem. All
All
right, have a
right,
good night.
Thank you,
of all
Coop.
things, let's do something new. We had Electric do one, we had NASCAR do one. Even though Trinity was our in-race reporter,
Oh,
let's let
Mexican is
you
here.
interview our third place finisher tonight, Trinity.
Alrighty. Pickle Deal, man. Dominic Carr.
Yup.
What happened to you there at the
Well, I
end?
wasn't exactly dominant. I was just a second place car, you know.
Oh, I'm talking
You know,
about
I mean,
Pickle.
I'm being honest, you know. I mean, I wasn't that fast. I mean, Dale had the best car, but you know, the mistakes got the best of him. And I just
Yeah.
try to stay clean, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
We got you, Coop.
yeah, I mean, I was, led the most laps, had the pole, fastest lap. I was, I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
definitely had the
That's
win
what hell of a setup
until
with that.
going into turn 3. I was passing a lap car and I was on the bottom, and I was way too loose to be on the bottom passenger car, and it just caused me to get loose, get on the apron. I held the brakes, but couldn't stop it from sliding in the pit road. Even though I was only going 20 miles an hour entering pit road, it gave me a speeding penalty.
Wow.
So, not only was I not trying to pit there because my tires hadn't been able to do a full fuel run, so towards the end I just had to start getting off the throttle on the middle of the straightaway just to save that tire. Ended with 6%. So
Wow.
yeah,
Well,
I mean, that was
you made such a well. It's a good thing that you're. I mean, if you're gonna have bad luck, you picked a good time to have it because you didn't lose a lot of spots because you put so much of the field a lap down. So the only spot you really only gave up 2 spots, so you still brought it home in third. Well, that was a good run, man. Very good run.
Thank you. I'm really disappointed in myself, but you know, eventually I got to stop making these mistakes and actually win one.
Well, there's nothing to be disappointed about putting yourself on the podium tonight in that third place spot,
Yeah.
especially with the name and the caliber of drivers that you were driving with tonight. There is so many different people out there who that are so good at this thing so to be on the box, as we always know you have that capability of doing. Do not be disappointed with yourself. From everybody here at Old School Motorsports, Mr. NASCAR, you got anything to say? All right, good talk. Electric?
Nah, but it was just a good race.
All right, and for myself, Trinity Beast Mode, our in-race reporter, our second place finisher, you got anything?
Nah, bud. It was a long race and caution free. 200 laps. Wow.
At
200 laps
Richmond.
costing free at
Yeah,
Richmond.
that's a really long race.
Yeah, I mean, congrats to the Cup guys, because the Custom Cup guys, finally, they got a caution-free race. I know the slider guys, the preset guys, they were bragging about her. We got caution-free races.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
rookies in there, man. Shit.
so game, set, match. Now it's back to the sliders. Well, we just did it. I mean, now it's back to the sliders to see what they can back it up.
Yeah, we run caution free at Daytona.
Nice.
Nah, we
Coop, congratulations to you, man.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yep,
Pickle, as
congratulations, bud.
always, I've talked to you numerous times. Great job tonight.
Thanks, bud.
Everybody here at Old School Motorsports, everybody in the booth. Again, something I like to say long before this all this shit started to happen. Find me again. I don't give a damn there, Dark Knight. Please be safe. Please be safe.
It's Batman.
It's Batman. That's right. That's Batman. Please be safe. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Do the right thing, and let's make it through this. Everything going on in the world, of course, we can prevail. For myself, everybody in the booth, congratulations to the top 3. Please be safe. And anybody, y'all know what to do, right? At least most of you do. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye!
bye.
Close enough, guys. Close enough.
Please. The new guy.